Yo, what's up, world? It's your man, Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 540 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog that I do to showcase to y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell so you can keep up on all things Slim Jim Longfoot, such as my product my product reviews, my how-to videos for the small YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews I do from time to time, my reactions I do from time to time, my live streams, my video clips, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series GOAT 1408 TV, which I have not one but 2 episodes dropping this week. I got episode 151 dropping today at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And also episode 152, which I will be editing after I finish recording this daily vlog right here. That will be dropping this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So shout out to the lovely subjects of these 2 episodes, which is Journey with Josie on episode 151. And Essie with her locks. Essie with her locks at 152. So, excuse me. It's been a while since I dropped more than 1 episode throughout the week. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very pleased on how they both came out. You know what I'm saying? I think they both came out pretty good. And I'm even looking more so forward to the next episode after that, which will be 153. Which features D Miss July 10, which that's going to be a pretty dope picture. I'm trying to imagine how it's going to look in my head. I think it's going to come out pretty nice though. But I'm just definitely looking forward to, you know, knocking the 150s out, because the 150s are definitely, you know, awesome collection of you know, subjects that I have coming up on the series. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. Meantime, between times, you know, like it started off already awesome in the 150s with my dad, aka the Archer, and you know, we moving forward from there. So with that being said, shout outs to the members of the live chat crew, which consists of Evie Gavala, the Greek goddess, Lady Capricorn Terra, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, KianaVision, Diamond TV, Mashana, Michael Marshall, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro, Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me on this YouTube thing here. Also, shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Lady Capricorn Terror, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, Gaming Mode, Advice with Mail, and last but not least, Vern's Junk Closet. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is hit that join button below, check out the tiers, and see which one works for you. You feel me? Meantime, between times, it is 8:36 in the morning. Today is Wednesday, August the 25th, 2021. And excuse me, it's a trip. Hold on for a sec. This is a trip, you know, because 20 years ago today, Aaliyah Dana Halton, a young singer who has been who was in the music game for a good little minute, released her first album 7 years earlier. Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. She, along with 8 other people, boarded a plane. One of the 8 people obviously was the pilot. Her and the 7 passengers and the pilot all died in a plane crash on this date 20 years ago now. 20 years ago, August the 25th, Saturday, August the 25th, 2001, 2001, however you want to call it. It was just 22 years old, and You know, I think of it all the time because that was the very first time I ever cried over anybody dying. And I didn't find out on the day that she, of course, died, because it was Saturday night. And you know, back then, you know, like everybody didn't have access to the internet back then, so you know, people wasn't, you know, checking on stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless they had their ear to the streets as far as like looking at, you know, music, you know, listening to music or whatnot, and things of that nature. So with that being said, you know, it was such a tragic loss, especially in the music world, because, you know, she was, you know, up and, you know, I mean, for us, we already knew her because we grew up with her. My generation, you know, she was a year older than me. We grew up with Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? We've seen Aaliyah from her first album all the way up until her current album at the time, which had just came out a month earlier in July. And, you know, that's what she was, you know, in the process of promoting and doing the videos for that. She had movies lined up all the way up until the year 2008. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was ready to do so much in the world of acting and, you know, movies and, you know, and of course, whatever music she would have done after that point. Like, she was on point to be one of the biggest stars ever. I mean, if you think about how Beyonce is now, Aaliyah was definitely coming up to that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was definitely coming up to that level because she didn't start out in a group. She was, you know, solo. She was already out doing her thing, and she was on her way at that time to becoming, you know, big. And, you know, that happened, and that just put a hole in the entire, you know, industry, in the culture. We lost somebody who we loved and respected. Her style was above and beyond, you know what I'm saying, the times. From, you know, her starting out, you know, with the tomboy attire, and then the music that she made with Timbaland and Missy was just chef's kiss. You feel me? Starting with her second album, One in a Million, and of course into her final album in her lifetime, you know, self-titled Aaliyah. Aaliyah, I mean, I never met her before, you know, never seen her or anything of that nature, you know, in person. But, you know, I felt the kinship to her, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, I had recently found out before she died, you know, that we were both Capricorns. And, you know, it was just like, you know, wow, she's awesome. I mean, she's, you know, she's cool, you know what I'm saying? Put down below your memories of Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying, whether it was in her lifetime, after her lifetime. What are your memories of Aaliyah? If you remember when she was living, or if you remember when she died, or, you know, some of y'all might be too young to remember Aaliyah, because I know I have some people who be on the page that's in their 20s, so y'all may not remember Aaliyah, or just, you know, see, you know, her as far as like from, you know, clips and things of that nature. So what is your, you know, what are your thoughts on the whole situation as far as her passing, and, you know, anything else regarding her? I'm about to show y'all something real quick. This magazine, I got this magazine the year it came out. I got this magazine in December of 2000. I got this magazine in December of 2000. I remember walking into the store. It was a gas station. It was a gas station. I remember walking into the gas station and I saw it on the rack. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, that is, you know what I'm saying? You know me. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know, I bought this magazine when I was, 19. Because this was in December of 2000, you know, and I was like, boom, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, there go my girl right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, she looking great on that cover, you know? Like, yeah, she is right there. You know what I'm saying? This was Black Men magazine in December 2000 issue. You know what I'm saying? This book is over 20 years old now. And yeah, I got this, you know what I'm saying, at a gas station. You know what I'm saying, when it was brand new, and you know, saw Aaliyah right there. She's not naked, y'all, just in case y'all thought she ain't got no top on. She got on like this top. If I go into the inside, she got like this top where you see the back is out, obviously, but yeah, there's how the top look in the front. So yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And she was just a natural beauty. When I say a natural beauty, like, you know, obviously most women who are built like this nowadays will be trying to augment the crap out of themselves, trying to get big hips and thighs and butts and breasts and all that. You know what I'm saying? She was natural with it. She was, you know, slim with, you know, petite. You know what I'm saying? She was just a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Whatever size that you are, ladies, you know, any ladies out there listening to this, whether you're petite, slim, thick, you know, chunky, chubby, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? You know, just be you. You know what I'm saying? You know, be you. Whatever it is that you know that you want to do. I mean, hey, do it for you. If you do anything, do it for you. Don't augment yourself for somebody else. If you're gonna augment yourself, do it for you. That's the number one thing I want women to take from that. If you augment yourself, do it for you. If you're doing it for anybody else, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Say straight up like that. So, you know, do it for you. So, do it for you. That's the only thing that I will ever suggest to anybody. Do it for you. Don't ever do it for nobody else. Simple as that. Alright, put my magazine back up. That's why it's been preserved for 20 years. It's funny because I lost some of my stuff, but I have some of my stuff. So it's a funny cornucopia of things when it comes to, you know, the stuff that I lost and the stuff that I still have. As far as like half of my comic book collection is gone. All my childhood toys are gone, but I still have all my comic books that I made as a kid. But I don't have my comic books that I made as a teenager and early 20s. So, you know, crazy. Anywho, man, this soup is good, y'all. I just wanted to take that little time to acknowledge this day, because it's crazy, because on the actual day, on her actual day of death, I had got up early that day, and it was real stupid how I did that. I had got up out the bed. I had just woke up. I got out the bed. I ain't do anything. I ain't wash up. I ain't do nothing. I got up out the bed, got my little dumbbell weights, got my keys, you know, put on my shoes, whatnot. And I headed out the door. I went out to exercise. I was walking around the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, pumping my dumbbells and whatnot. I went all the way around the neighborhood, and by the time I got back home, I was so parched. I ain't had no water with me. I was so parched. I was sweating. I was all that. I had my big fro, you know, at the time, and you know it was drenched with sweat. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to make it back to the house. I felt like I was about to pass out, and then I was like, man, I was like, God, let me make it back to the house. And I feel like I'm about to daggone die out here. And so, you know, that gust of wind hit me, and it propelled me on down, kept on going down the street till I got back in the house, and then I, you know, got myself hydrating and all that stuff, and I just crashed, pretty much chilled out for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what I did 20 years ago on this date. And then, like I said, it was the next morning. It was Sunday, August the 26th, 2001, when my sister called me, hit me up on the phone, and told me that her friend told her that Aaliyah died. And I'm like, what? Like, your friend must be on crack. And that's what I said. I said, your friend must be on crack. You mean Aaliyah died? Like, that don't even, like, what? And, you know, she kept on saying that, yeah, she said she died, and she died in a plane crash. And I was just listening to it. You know, it just sounded so stupid, you know? Just like when we heard about Kobe dying in a helicopter crash. It was like, wait, what? Like, what? Like, come on, man. And, you know, I turned on the news that morning, and, you know, it was, I can't remember if it was CNN first, because did I have cable at that time? Yeah, I think I did. But I know I watched it on Channel 2 down here in Atlanta, on WSB TV, Channel 2 News. I know I saw it there, and I saw the confirmation, and tears just started streaming down my face. I just cried, and I stayed in the bed that whole day. And mind you, that was my last day of summer vacation before I started back my semester of college that next day, that following Monday. And so it was just like, man, like it was just like complete suck feeling. It was just completely done. And mind you, this was the very first time in my life at that point that I had ever cried over anybody dying. I had never cried over anybody dying before in my life up to that point. And yeah, that was just like, wow. You know, I know a lot of people, a couple of weeks later, well, about 2 or 3 weeks later, so to speak, or to be exact, 17 days after that would be the day that shocked the world and the country and all of that. But that was that day right there shocked me. You know, when 9/11 happened, it was just like, for me, it was just like, because I mean, we felt that coming. You know, me and my dad had been talking about that pretty much the majority of the year, ever since Bush got elected the year before. When Bush got elected in 2000, or stole the election or whatever, first thing my dad said was, we going to war. That was the first thing my dad said when they announced Bush won the election. My dad said, we going to war. You know? Just saying. Anywho, with all that being said, rest in peace, Aaliyah, Dana Halton. Rest in peace to her dad, Michael, who died. I think he died. He died over 10 years after her. I think he died in either 2012 or 2013, because I know he died like around the time my mom died. So rest in peace to you, Aaliyah, and 8 people aboard the plane. Rest in peace once again to her dad, Michael, and you know, just condolences still to her mom, to her brother, and all her friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who had the chance and opportunity to meet her. You know, of course, rest in peace to DMX, you know, who of course died earlier this year, who we know, you know, did Romeo Must Die with her, the movie, and they did the video together for the soundtrack, Back in One Piece. You know, just, you know, that was an era, y'all. That was an era, and she was a big part of that era. You know what I'm saying? The three teenage singers that came out from my generation. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, Aaliyah, it was Brandy, and it was Monica. You know, and she, of course, was the first one on the scene and the first one gone. You know, so that part, straight up. Meantime, between times, y'all, we about to get into these the shout out, hey, shout out, hey, that part. Let's get it back amped up, cause we still alive, we still here. Let's make it do what it do. Go Nation, let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. Check out the videos that we posted up yesterday. Yesterday. All right. We posted up 3 videos yesterday, of course. The meeting Janet Jackson and Jackson sisters. I'm you know, update y'all with the, you know, with the comments that done came since it got posted yesterday. Of course, the daily vlog yesterday, day 539, and Goat Stream 19 featuring Audreyology. Audreyology, awesome friend of mine and co-worker, came in on this Goat Stream. This Goat Stream is the first Goat Stream with 0 video, or, you know, complete audio. So we are first about to check out the shout outs for the Janet video, meeting Janet Jackson and Jackson sisters. Read off, I'm gonna read off all of the comments, even though I read some of them yesterday, I believe. So here we go. Latanya Porter, Big Sis, said, I was there watching, brings back memories, all them Marine Roulette, Latoya Yvonne, and Janet Demita Joe. My girls, Reby might be wrong. K-Love Moon said, super cute upload, my friend. Thank you for sharing. Hey, appreciate you for coming through. Aunt Maddie TV, I met her through Vern's Junk Closet when she and her husband was being interviewed by Vern's Junk Closet. Shout out to them. Aunt Maddie TV said, new fam here, I love the Jacksons. Hey, Tech Lid Bull said, classic moment. Advice with Mel said, this is a story about control, mind control. Aunt Maddie TV said, okay, come through, Janet. And Hilda DC said, liked and watching. Hey, that part. For yesterday, Goat Stream 19. For Goat Stream 19 yesterday, y'all. We don't have any comments. We don't have any comments right now in the regular comment section. Those way back in the playback, Maybach. We don't have none of that at the moment. But in the live chat, we got, who was here? Michael Marshall was in the building. Miss Lackey, Tristan Bell, El Hilaire Hula was in the building. Who else was in the building? Hilda DC was in the building. Famous Jayla was in the building. Shout outs to Famous Jayla. Rajesh Y was in the building. Detox My Life with T. Nicole is in the building. Let's see who else is in the building. And I believe, oh, and his Audreyology even came in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? She was down in the comments. And that was it, y'all. That was it. So shout outs to It's Audreyology for coming through. Appreciate her for coming through and being a part of the show, being a part of the stream. Looking for, cause Swana, I thought I put her, oh, I didn't do it yet. I gotta put her info in the description. I gotta put her info in the description, y'all. So I'm about to, oh no, there it is. Okay, there it is. There is her info. Yeah, there it is. Her Instagram. I need to find her. I gotta put her YouTube in there as well, so I'm gonna do that in a minute. All right, so that's everybody on that, and now we about to go to day 539, y'all. Day 539. Go a little something like this.
That's where Google Ads helps.
We got Tech Lid Bull said, checking out another day goes. Juliana Da Silva with spam comment talking about, have I read this book? Boom, boom, boom. You know, and I done heard that before. And Johanna Hart said, support dear. Hey, shout out to Johanna Hart for coming through. Now let's see in the live chat premiere. In the live chat premiere, who was here for the live chat premiere, y'all? We got El Hilaire, Hula was in the building, Hula was in the house, Nate K Natural was in the building, Detox My Life with T Nicole was in the house. Shout out to Detox My Life with T Nicole being in the building. Visionary Queen was in the building. Shout out to Visionary Queen for coming through. And who else came through? Tristan Bell was in the house. And that was it. That was it of everybody who came in the building yesterday for day 539. For y'all right here for day 540, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Once again, this is a pre-recorded video. You know, my daily vlogs are not live, y'all. They are not live. They are not live. Who knows? One day we might do it live. I don't know. I doubt it, because y'all just see me do a live stream on something else. Meantime, between time, y'all. About to finish tearing this soup up. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And we up out of here, baby. Video. Playlist. Watch them all, alright? One love.